What's up, everyone? My name is Infinity on here, and today I will give you my first video of Astral Chronicles. I was supposed to do more videos of Sinuelis, but it got delayed. So you already know, you already know what's going on with that. But anyways, I've been playing this game for 2 or 3 days, and my main character is 8K, and I see people having trouble with this. I don't know if they missing anything or they don't know how to build it, but it's different for every class. So, for example, my class is Sorcerer. So I try to focus on Intel, which is, uh, it increase your attack if you're Sorcerer. So I try to focus on that specific stat. Then it will go to crit. It will go to crit damage, and then it will be cooldown reduction, and then physical. Which physical gives you more HP. So those are the 5 things that I look for when I reroll stats. Pretty much that's about it. It's different. It's different from every class. So for example, if you go guardian, you might want to go. You might want to go physical um and strength. No, I'm sorry, not strength. Oops, sorry. Yeah. So you want to go strength and physical. If you want to go guardian, aka tank. So it's different for every class. So, when you got that down, you want to go your equip, and depending on your equipment, you might reroll a certain stat. So, but anyways, for me, for my gear, I already have I have my crit, I have my intel, I have my attack speed, fire, and water damage. And then I got extra fire damage. It's because my character does fire damage and water. So I try to have water and fire increase a little bit. But let's go to my equipment again. So to my book, I have overall elemental damage, cooldown reduction, intel, crit damage. So that's pretty good. And then when you look at the stats, you can see which one I roll, which is the little circle. Can show you because I'm not using a PC, but every little stat have a little dot. The other one that did reroll is a little dot and then like a little circle around the dot. So for this one, I reroll crit and crit damage. So for the hat, I have intel, crit, and I have physical. So that's pretty much what I did there. For this one, I have light resist, attack speed, and intel, and crit damage. Then for my necklace, it's not so good, but the stat that I reroll was like level requirement. So once I tend to reroll when I see level requirement because that's like a useless stat, or like the hit rating that also would be a useless stat as well. But if you see everything good and then you see like a resist of a certain element, then you might want to reroll that one. So for this one, I have crit damage, crit, and strength. Strength is not going to be good, but uh, I'm pretty sure I had a level requirement on that a gear, so I rerolled it, and I got CD reduction. So after you get that down, you go to oath. These stats are pretty good, but right now I don't have enough to build and for the materials to build it. So, but for now, I try to focus on red and green. I say red is more important because you got intelligent, crit, and crit damage. So that's like very important. Green, you have speed, you got cooldown reduction, and attack as well. So that's pretty good. Blue, I tend to not even focus on this, but if I do have the materials like over stacking, then yeah, I might start with blue. But right now, it's not recommended for me as well. Mastery, Mastery is a good way of increasing stats and acquiring hidden passive skills, but each mastery is different. The higher the level, the more you can unlock. Uh, in the beginning, you might want to focus on what you need the most. But if you need more materials, just go to trials. Is it? Yeah, trials, and you get more materials. So for the gems, a lot of people say don't waste it on summons. Yeah, I don't recommend you saving for summons if you are not spending or free to play. You might want to save it for rivs, like to reset rivs. You might want to save it for to do more trials, stuff like that. You know, you might want to save. Um, you know, if you're free to play, I don't think you should save for summons because these summons are not that good. I mean, if you have a lot of gems, you might as well do a summon or two. But what else? What else? That's that. And then you want to go to Forge. Polish, you don't want to polish anything unless you're level 50. And unless there's a mission that requires you to polish and you got a polish stone back, then yeah. But to polish a level 21 or 31 gear, it's not recommended unless you're struggling. Unless you're desperate for stats, then yeah. Other than that, you don't need to really spend. Save it for endgame, or at least when you have good gear, like level 41, like and it's red, then yeah, you might think about it. But other than that, you want to save it. Refining this, you could refine one item one time. Once you refine it, you can't refine another stat. So, you know, once you refine it, you're stuck with it, and you gotta refine it for whatever stat you want. So for these, you do get a medal for refining 50 stats. Well, re-rolling 50 times. So, I recommend you do it because you get more back as well. So try to focus on the stat that you need. Other than that, strength as well is pretty good. For if you do need, like for example, if you need materials, just go to your backpack and dismantle your weakest gear to get more materials. And that's about it. You could tell that my main character rating is pretty good because if you compare it to higher ups, they're around she probably around 9K, which is crazy. But you could tell they spend a lot of money because they have the little banner around their profile picture. So let's check this one. So 10K, that's a lot. Let's go let's go down. Let's go down. Let's go 29. So 11. Wow. Pretty high too. Let's go more down. There's some that have like 7K, 9K. Top 45. See? Top 45 in gear score. Well, the team, she got about 7K. So and look at this person, top 50, 6K. So for having 8K and not even and not even rank top 100, that's it's pretty goddamn good. You see this? 5K. So that means when I do rifts, I'm gonna do some higher rift levels because of my MK rating. And that means giving more better gear for my lower units. Because if you don't have MK rating, you're not gonna do high stuff. Look at this, 7K. So I do have a nice 8K, 8K rating on my main character, compared to a lot of people that spend like $100, $200. I only spend like I think 10 on my character, 15 or 25 on summons. So you just gotta grind. So um, I'm in pair with a lot of top guys right now to do rivs. So that's about it. That's it for my video. For me, when I focus on my team, I try to focus on my tank the most, and then myself. Then it will go to my healer, and then we'll go to my DPS. So other than that, that's how I play the game right now because I'm not really spending any money. But if you free to play, you might want to think about your strategy again. If you free to play, you want to focus on your main character because once your main character is high, you can do more high level risks, which more better gear for the rest of the team. So that's my recommendation for everyone. Anyways, y'all, this video is super long, so see you in the next one. If you want to see any videos or any guides for anything, let me know in the comments below. Other than that, this is Infinity on here, and I'm out. Deuces, and make sure to subscribe and like for future videos. Deuces.